Very cool. Well, this is a bit of a Q&A video. I didn't tell anybody about this, so this is just going to happen holistically. And I wanted to talk about some things because I think there was some oh, what's up, Salty? Major confusion on the parts of lots of people when it came to the disarming gun laws talk. People got really confused. So I'm against all mala prohibita laws. I think they're all stupid. I'm sorry, it's a combination. The disarming anti-gun arguments and the we need to end these laws now video. I'm against all mala prohibita laws. So when I got into a back and forth with Ralph D. Cat, which Ralph is still cool in my book. There's no hard feelings there with any of that. That's good. Got to challenge each other. Got to, make sure our points are sharpened and we know what we're talking about. Ralph D. Cat kind of got to a point where we should have been from the beginning was talking about the philosophical aspects of the question, not so much the details. I don't necessarily care that you can be the best person to argue a specific detail of a law when we're talking about philosophy. It doesn't help me. It doesn't help anybody when we're talking about philosophy. Because you can read a law verbatim doesn't help me figure out if it's really illegal, if it's immoral, what is it? So Ralph D. Cat basically asked me, well, do you believe in the drunk driving laws, driving under the influence? And I don't. I don't believe in the DUI laws, and I'll explain why. DUI laws are based off of someone telling you you're bad because you have alcohol in your bloodstream. The amount of alcohol you have in your bloodstream is the binary point in which you are illegal or legal. We don't do that with anything else when driving. We don't pull people over and go, you were swerving a little bit there. Can you open your mouth and put this tired measuring device in your mouth? It measures how tired you are. And if you're 0.8% tired, you're illegal. You're driving recklessly. You're driving dangerously. You're gonna kill somebody. You're gonna send them to the hospital. And or we don't pull over. Well, I noticed you've got some really big muscles here. I need you to pull over, and I need to check how sore your muscles are, because people who are sore and they're driving, they have a lot more accidents than anybody else. Or add anything you want. And the reality is that people who are tired are just as dangerous as people who are driving under the influence, which I think has been proven. And same goes for text messaging and whatnot. Why is it that we don't treat people who are using their cell phone while driving to the same level as someone who is under the influence? They're under the influence of their cell phone. Why don't we arrest them immediately and cart them away? Because that's illogical, right? But we tack the idea of, oh, well, their blood has a certain amount of alcohol in it. All of a sudden there's a problem there, and we don't want to do that, right? So understand, I get where the argument comes from. I get that people who are drunk are more likely to get into accidents. All I'm saying is that when they do get into an accident, you throw the book at them. You absolutely go to town on them for being irresponsible and possibly hurting somebody and damaging somebody else's property. Absolutely. Go to town. Do the whole thing. Take them out. Anyway, so this is a random Q&A. When I end this, I'm going to go right into my next video, which is the question of the day roundup video. I'm going to take all the questions of the day from the last week. We're going to recap them, and I'm going to pick my favorites. And at the end, I'm going to pick the winner for the Name My Drone video. I've got a name picked out, and they're going to win. So if you have any questions, now's the time to hit me up with it, and we will go with that. Otherwise, I'll just dive right into my video, and no harm, no foul. I didn't tell anybody about this, so this is all just very ad hoc-y. What else is going on? I am killing myself with the traffic. Driving to and from work is an hour each way. It's only 20 miles, but it's an hour commute time, which is absolutely killing me. And I have to figure out some serious stuff on what to do there. Tried looking at public transit, and it's just it's really difficult because you have to wake up really early in the morning to get to the station, to get a parking space at the station. Otherwise, you have to hey, what's up, Mr. Doverfield? Otherwise, you have to take a bus to get to the train or take a bike to get to the train, and it all adds up to this like absorbent amount of time to move around in the morning, which is not fun. So, no. My wife is talking to the. Hey, what's up, Eric C? How you doing? Yeah, so Eric C. Salty's maybe still in the room. Salty posted that video, and I hopped over to your channel. I was like, oh man, totally just lost connection with somebody there. And it's like, so yeah, I'm back online there, back subscribe to you. Keep doing what you're doing. That's awesome. YouTube is a crazy place. Things have changed so much in YouTube. Just the way it used to be, right? I used to do the captain's logs a long time ago, and if you want to see specifically like very focused stuff regarding that, there's a channel out there. I don't even know if it's still active. It's called HBR Media. HBR stood for Hard Being Right Media, and that's on and that's somewhere on YouTube, and that's me. And yeah, I used to do this thing called the Captain's Log, not to be confused with my daily vlogging I've been doing, where it was just politics and just me ranting. And I had, you know, whoa, oh my gosh. You should see this kid. Look at this kid. What were you doing?
Watering the lawn.
You watering you?
Yeah.
Okay, go change.
He's gonna go in the bath.
Jesus. Okay, go ahead. Anyway, other than that, I had 2 kids. That's the oldest, Ben. He's a nut. Yeah, go ahead. Take your. Oh, I'm all wet. Take your stuff and go take a bath. So anyway, YouTube has changed a lot. I started in YouTube, started actively making movies in 2008, videos in 2008, and I've been on YouTube since 2006. So I've been there for the whole decade or so of YouTube, and the changes that have come, people who have come and go, is just crazy to me. Anyway, let me check my sound stuff before I go into my formal video that I'm going to be doing here shortly. So yeah, all of this is to kind of get the word out that I will be doing a. Oh, that's. I'm glad I did this. Let's change. Okay, did that work? Am I still being received? Yes. How's my sound? My sound. You guys in the chat, how's my sound? Ronnie Swanson. Yeah, I think so. I think I do remember those videos. Yeah, man. Crazy time. Before kids. Yeah, I know, but does it sound better? Hopefully my audio quality is a lot better. Oh. Oh, shoot. Let's see. No. Okay, I'll have to sort that out after I'm done here. That didn't change anything. Okay. I lost some stuff. That's probably what's going on. Okay, well I'm gonna switch over to my next little video that I wanted to do. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick little test here, just to make sure the live stream is still working. Cover some something really. Oh, you know what? I'll hit this really quick too, because I don't think I made a good enough case of that. And I got a bunch of comments coming in over the agnostic video. So, agnostic, right? Without knowing, agnostic. I don't know. I don't have faith in something. I don't believe. Gnostic means you know, you believe it. Whether you have evidence or not, you believe it, and you believe it as though you know it. An atheist is someone who has no faith in a higher power. Not that they believe there is no higher power, that they have no belief in. It's not an active choice. They don't have no faith and still choose to believe, or have no evidence and still choose to believe. Oh man, sorry, somebody was asking me a question. Multiculturalism. Does anyone think multiculturalism is a white genocide? Oh, MGTOW. Hey, MGTOW survivalist. Have you watched Armored Skeptic's video on MGTOW? What do you think about that? You can post it in the chat. And sorry about the audio. I'll sort it out when I end this. But yeah, so California is extremely expensive because lots of people want to live here. It's purely a supply and demand thing. I could give you lots of little microcosms of reasons. Cerritos just got ranked one of like the best high schools in California, the #1 best, and it's always in like the top 10 in the nation. So that's a little microcosm of very expensive, but generally, it's because it's just a high in demand place. And so minimum wage hasn't actually affected prices well. It has already affected prices because shop owners and privately owned businesses have already folded in the inflation into most of their costs, assuming that they're going to have to deal with minimum wage, so they're just factoring it in now. They're already letting people go, too. People are already getting laid off with the threat of minimum wage. So anyway, going back to what I was saying. So you got agnostic, without knowing, without belief, no faith. I have no faith that anything is real. And that doesn't mean it can't be real, it's that you have no faith it's real. And then there's atheist, which is without belief in a deity. And then there's a theist, which is a belief in a deity. So you can be a Gnostic theist, which means I know because I have faith in a deity. And you can be an agnostic atheist, which is I have no faith that there's any gods, and I have no faith in your particular God. You can be a Gnostic atheist, which means I know there is no gods. And the Gnostic atheist is usually who Christians and other religions target when they make their religion videos, because that is an act of faith. They're saying, I know there's no higher power, when they know there's no actual evidence of it. So MGTOW, go check out his MGTOW. He made a whole series of videos on MGTOW, which is you may find interesting. You may not like them, but still go check them out. Alrighty, so we're about 12 minutes in. I'm going to jump over. I'm going to end this, and tomorrow, guys, go check out my video. Me too. I definitely love Armored Skeptic. I think he's great. Anyway, tomorrow, I'm posting kind of a new thing, and I'm going to do it every Friday, or it will be posted every Friday, where I take the questions of the week for the whole previous week, or 7 days worth of videos, and I recap them, and I pick my favorite one, and I say thank you to the channel, etc. This week, though, I'm going to be giving away, or not giving away, but I'm going to be announcing the winner for my Name My Drone contest. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna end it. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Take it easy.